In the future, humanity will develop the sixth sense and have extrasensory capacity and ability, just as we use the five senses now. We'll all develop that. The extrasensory capacity, humanity will have it. It depends on the work that the individual does. Scientific inventions will be marvelous because science will become more spiritual, exploring the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth dimensions onwards. Physiologically, the voluntary system, which is under the will, will become more developed than it is now. And as such, many of the involuntary functions now will come under the control of the voluntary system. Humanity has reached the acme of materiality. The requirement now is to build and function in the soul body. We are going back into the ethers, but this time consciously, not during evolution when we were there unconsciously. The Bible called that state, the etheric region, as the Garden of Eden. Once again, let us look at the diagram as we presented in lecture number 9 and 10. From the bottom, we are moving upwards. From the chemical region, we are moving to the fifth stage. And there will be 7 revolutions there. If you see to the left-hand side, the fifth stage is aligned to the etheric region. But downwards, where we have the chemical region, is the dense form as we have it now. We are moving from the dense form to the etheric region in the fifth stage. Since we are moving to the fifth stage, where we will live and function in the ethers, the Earth planet is undergoing changes to be transformed together with those who have built or are building the soul body. The Earth is losing moisture. There is a massive melting and collapsing of the ice shelves at the poles, and the ozone layer is getting weak. Naturally, this process is necessary, but the unguarded activities of humanity is fast-forwarding the impending catastrophe. In Matthew chapter 24, Christ Jesus cautioned us. He says, especially in verse 29 to 31, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Verse 35 to 42 says, Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour the Lord doth come. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 6 and 7 is emphatic. It says, Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Some people are not bothered when the matter of the world coming to an end is mentioned. Some of them even proclaim that by then they will have been dead and gone, yet they cannot tell where they will be. This is sad because even science confirms that solar systems are born and also die and that our sun is already halfway through its 9 or 10 billion lifespan. That confirms the you that we are talking about, that we are halfway past through the journey. By the time it dies, its outer layers will have extended to envelope planets such as Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Christ Jesus notified humanity that the end will be like in the days of Noah. If we really understand what happened during Noah's time, apparently we'll be more serious with his sermon.
Filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all this.